All right, House of Payne fans, we're talking Season 10, Episode 14, DNAin't. And while I did find this episode much more enjoyable than last week, I don't think it was super amazing, but I thought it was pretty okay. I think I'm going to give this one a 6 out of 10, mainly due to the fact that it felt so good to see the dynamic between Malik and Lisa make far more sense than the dynamic we saw last week, which definitely felt like a massive regression given the progress these two have made all throughout season 10. So before moving forward in the video, please take a moment to hit the thumbs up button to show you like it. Hit subscribe as we are closing in on 190,000 subscribers. Hit that bell icon and select all. We are so close to 40% subscriber watch time, so the more people who subscribe that have watched the content, the better it looks on the channel ratio to YouTube. And follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. So really, the main story of the episode is, well, as the title and the preview suggest, DNA results for like an Ancestry.com kind of thing. It starts off with Ella teaching Lisa how to make a cake in the kitchen. Floyd comes in about the news in regard to the Payne ancestry reveal that's going down via a teleconference. And also, I think we're also getting the second mention of this. I feel like it was mentioned way back. Was it earlier this season, I believe? That Lisa and Malik were waiting to get the gender of the baby. So the prince or princess is yet to be revealed. So we don't know if they're having a boy or girl yet. So from there, I think Ella, CJ, Malik, and Lisa talked to Floyd about how this DNA reveal isn't about the family. This is just a scheme in order to get free publicity for the upcoming restaurant, the barbecue spot that Floyd and Curtis are going to open up. And no, Curtis is not in this episode. But, he's just going on about how he knows for a fact that he's descendant from African royalty and whatnot. So it looks like Malik and Lisa are actually prepping for a road trip, basically going cross country. 3 days out on the open road. I guess it's one of those things where, they're going to get to really know each other, which again, this shows a lot more development than in the last episode. But essentially, they're going to stop by Lisa's family reunion to celebrate, I believe, the centennial birthday of her great aunt. And it's funny because Malik's like, yeah, I'm going to get to meet some of my future in-laws. And then Floyd's like, it's a trap. Probably like, oh, meet my family. We're having a baby and you're going to propose and marry me, right? Which honestly, Malik said in like the first episode of the season that one day it would happen, but it's not going to happen right now. So there's that aspect of it. It's kind of like what they say. Hey, if your girlfriend or your wife or whoever says, get a dog, get a puppy, don't do it. That's a practice, baby. So I feel like, meeting the family is the same way. But it's interesting to me, given the fact that, well, at least we know about Lisa's family, so they don't live around this area at all in Atlanta. They live somewhere else in the country. So, yeah, they're going on that road trip. And from there, we go over to Calvin's loft. And I'm like, wow, this is great. I'm thinking to myself, yeah, all this open space is just Calvin. How come Ella didn't just take that little bag and, that suitcase of clothes and bag of groceries and stay with Calvin for 2 weeks? But no, they're going 3 days on the road to get to know each other. And Calvin tries to show Malik that he's not built for cross-country, road trips like this. And there are like 2 scenes with this. Well, actually 3. I'll just talk about all of them together right now because why not? So the first thing is he tries to tell Malik, what if you stop somewhere and somebody approaches like, where you from? Huh? Yeah. And, Malik is in the naive, just give him some Southern hospitality. But while that's a good thing to, keep in mind, just make sure you are on guard as somebody approaches you. And, the more these scenes played out, the more you could tell Calvin is Curtis's son, especially in the last scene with the teddy bear. But then after that, he tries to do like a mock police stop, if you will, with Malik being pulled over and, you know, asking him questions like, where are you from? And, you know, oh, this and that. And it was actually pretty good. Oh, okay, well, you know what? I got a family too. I got some kids. I just want to make sure I get home safe to them. Hey, me too, man. And they hug. And then Lisa's like, oh, you going to miss your cousin? No, I just want to make sure you all are good to go. So make sure, you know, you have enough gas in the tank, have all your hotel stops pre-planned, and just make sure you're safe and good to go. So they leave. And then the final scene of the episode is when there's just a teddy bear sitting on the couch. I'm going to guess it's Christian's teddy bear. And Calvin just acting a whole fool. This was full on Curtis Payne right here. No, what you doing in this hood, huh? Yeah, you checking me? I don't know how the hell Lance perfectly threw that teddy bear to land in the lamp, but that alone ought to make this episode go up to an 8 instead of a 6. But I don't know why. It was just funny. So going back to the rest of the episode in regards to DNA results, CJ is 43% East African, 66% Subsaharan. Subsaharan African. Look, I can't read my own handwriting. I was watching at double speed. I didn't catch the word. Ella, oh yeah, and he's also 1% European. Ella is 38% mid or Eastern African, and 97% East African, and she's related to Queen Nandi. But I love how Ella's like, but I'm 1,000% Baptist. Floyd is 91% European, 9% Sub-Saharan African. And then when he hit the search results, this reminded me of one of those Facebook quizzes or those ads where, hey, play this game to see what should Santa bring you this year, or what will 2022 bring? And then, like, you don't like the results and you say hit it again, and it gives you a backup answer. And his backup answer is like he's 23% Irish or something like that. And from there, he tries to DNA. Well, even before he gets his results, he tries to DNA shame Ella and CJ about not having just one descent of blackness within them, and yet here he is embarrassed and doesn't want to accept his score. He doesn't even want to do the teleconference, so Ella and CJ were the ones that did it. And, you know, one of the running gags of the episode is Wakanda forever. But then I love it how after Floyd got his results, CJ was like, for you, Wakanda never. Colonizer. So at the end of the episode, before Malik and Lisa arrived to leave for the road trip, you know, there's a conversation about, you know, not really shaming your past, but embracing it, learning about the cultures you came from in order to know yourself better. That's basically the moral lesson of the episode, outside of what Calvin was trying to teach CJ about. I mean, Calvin was trying to teach Malik about being out on the road. And, you know, Lisa comes in. It turns out that when she took that same test, her and Floyd's results are pretty damn similar. So it's possible they can be kin from down the line. So that begs a lot of questions of, is Malik getting hitched to, well, is Malik having a baby with a possible relative? But that's really it for the episode. I mean, I think it was way better than last week. And that's all I got. Like I said, the best part for me was somehow Calvin landing that teddy bear from a behind the back toss in the lamp. I don't know how the hell he did it, but amazing. That's really all I had to say about the episode in itself. Nobody was overly out of character. I don't feel like there was anything that irked me. I just felt like it was a pretty decent episode for what it was after last week. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you like and subscribe. And if you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App.